Charming, isn't it? Very hard to leave when the big cataclysm happened, nearly 3 millennia ago. The survivors fled to Mars. That's where I was born. And now, in the year 5000, we have come back. The adventurers, the academics, the archaeologists. We're here to solve the mysteries of this lost world.
Voilà, donc on va jeter un œil à Mutropolis, qui est sorti récemment sur PC, qui est un point and click, qui ma foi est vraiment très joli. Donc on se retrouve sur Terre après un cataclysme, hein, après que l'humanité ait dû fuir sur Mars, et est maintenant de retour. Et va devoir découvrir ce qu'il s'est passé. Donc on va fouiller un petit peu.
Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. Broken again. Probably Total in one of his moods.
On va fouiller un petit peu, hein, bien sûr.
Password protected. Perhaps I can guess it. Let's try 00000000. Wrong. What are the chances? It's empty.
Alors, il y a un champignon. C'est une découverte, hein.
So small. I should leave them be.
Booster un petit peu le son. On agence un petit peu tout ça. Alors.
The one in the middle is my backpack. Here's my geological chronometer. Could be useful. And somewhere around here... Hey! Where's my trowel? Did someone take my trowel?
Why would I want your trowel?
We didn't take it. I don't even understand why you keep it. It's obsolete. Objectively outmoded.
I can't believe my trowel has disappeared. At least the geological chronometer was in there. I'll need it if I want to know how old something is.
Ok. Ça s'appelle Cobra.
Cobra?
Dijon.
Do you really need to call me by my last name? Okay. Any news?
You're late.
I stayed up working really late last night. Total was sure there was a cross-shaped anomaly on the Chinese vase we found. In the end, it turned out it was just upside down. Never mind. Have you talked with base camp?
I made contact this morning.
Would you mind asking them? I'd like to know if they need anything.
Situation update, PJ. They say they're fine, Dijon. They're always fine.
Shouldn't you be cataloguing the latest finds?
Don't insult me, Dijon. You don't need an archaeology degree to do grunt work. Let Carlotta do it.
Carlotta's busy.
Then you can do it. You don't look busy.
This is why you and I don't talk more. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
You wouldn't happen to have taken my trowel.
I don't care about your trowel.
But have you seen it?
No.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Elle est sympathique, dites-moi.
Hi, Micro. Can I help?
Sorry, Henry. I need to focus on Max. He's pretty deep into the hole.
I could hold the rope for a while.
I can't pass you the rope. This requires maximum concentration. I can't let go until I'm sure Max has landed safely at the bottom.
But... It's so dark down there. Max is so brave. How will you know when he's on solid ground?
I don't know how I'll know. That's why I'm holding on.
What if you cramp up? That position doesn't look too comfortable.
I'm a professional. The key is to stay focused and to wiggle your toes a little.
It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Bon, on est un peu lâché comme ça, j'avoue, je ne sais pas trop quoi faire.
Archaeologist. I'm not going to remove a relic just like that. I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation.
Enfin, ils n'ont pas l'air d'avoir beaucoup besoin de toi non plus. Hein.
How's the expedition going?
Henry! Just let me check. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. What was the question again?
You wouldn't know the password for the toolbox.
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
What are you working on?
I'm logging the data Luke's gathering, and Micro is helping Max plumb the depths of the fissure. To tell you the truth, Henry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't want to mess up the first time Total takes me on an expedition.
Cheer up, Carlotta. You couldn't do more damage than Total usually does himself.
In 92, he got trapped inside a Sardinian sarcophagus he was studying.
We found him, fast asleep, hugging the mummy.
Really? Total told me you were the one who got trapped, and that he saved your life with his bare hands.
What? He tried to convince me it was Cobra. He said she got locked in with a bunch of venomous snakes, and he saved her using a tin opener.
Me? I was the one who noticed he was missing.
Good old Total. He likes to play the hero, but if he hadn't got stuck in that sarcophagus, we never would have found the inscription on the lid. See you later.
I'll be here if you need
Je vais quand même
anything.
fouiller un peu.
I'm really glad I finally got to come out on a dig.
No, impossible.
Sorry I'm late, Total. I overslept.
Henry, please, don't distract me with such trifles. I must solve this riddle. Days of work and we're still stuck in the wrong chamber.
This chamber is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to spend the rest of the dig on the wrong side of a door as promising as this?
Well... No. We must be in some kind of antechamber. Our finds have been mostly decorative. And that door, it looks important.
Precisely.
Why don't we just knock through the wall?
No explosives. We can't risk damaging whatever is on the other side. I'll wager this door is hiding something very, very important. There has to be another way. These inscriptions, they're the key.
Ça se trouve, c'est les toilettes, on sait pas.
Speak, friend, and enter. No, nothing works.
Petite référence au Seigneur des Anneaux, hein, pour ceux qui ont suivi.
I want a closer look at these inscriptions. The markings, they're very crude. I can't be certain, but something tells me these inscriptions aren't really ancient. Maybe Total is wasting his time. I should look for a way to test my hypothesis.
What's that?
Nothing. They're beautiful inscriptions. I better not say anything to Total until I'm sure. The last thing I need is him having a meltdown. Let's see.
Un truc qui permet de voir l'âge des objets.
Interesting. Very interesting. According to these readings, the door is no more than 500 years old. That's way more modern than our other finds. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered in some kind of clay sediment, and the inscriptions, they must be more recent than the door. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed, under the surface. Total, I've dated the door and it's less than 500 years old.
Sorry?
I think the real door is buried under a layer of clay.
But what about the inscriptions?
The inscriptions must be recent too, maybe even less than 100 years old.
Supreme squid, are you sure?
I used my geological chronometer. Didn't you think of that?
I was getting round to it, but they seemed so ancient. Perhaps I should have been more skeptical. How do you explain the inscriptions then?
I think they might not be inscriptions. I think they're gratings.
Well, this could be good news. Do you think you can clear a way through the door?
I'll try. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
Carpet. Yes, it was carpet. No, wait, that's the password for my safe.
I'm worried. I think I've lost my trowel.
Your trowel? I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought it was my trowel, but then I remembered I don't use a trowel because it's the 50th century. So it must have been yours.
When did you see the trowel in the binocular case?
I'd just finished my morning checklist, so it couldn't have been later than 10. But when I went back at 11 o'clock, the binocular case had disappeared. I remember because I saw Cobra chewing gum.
That's weird. Cobra never chews gum before her 11:15 workout.
Precisely. That's why I checked the time. By 11 o'clock, the binoculars were already gone.
Somebody must have moved them. I'll look in the rubble. There must be some trace. Don't worry.
On va aller voir ça. Donc, on cherche une truelle.
Footprints. Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. Carlotta. Where were you between 10 and 11 this morning?
Sorry?
Total witnessed the binocular case over by the rubble around 10, but an hour later it was gone.
Binocular case.
I think my trowel was in the binocular case, and I noticed heel marks around there. From your heels, Carlotta.
Henry, are you accusing me of something?
I'm just asking questions, Mom.
Fine, let me think. Yes, I saw the case. It was lying in the rubble and I thought it might get lost. So I gave the case to Micro.
What time was that?
Around 11, I think. No, I'm sure. Because Micro was downloading data from the base computer and he got an electric shock. The computer clock stopped at exactly 10:55, the time I gave him the case. So Micro must have your trowel. But if it's in the binocular case, he wouldn't know that.
I'll talk to him. Don't leave town, okay? See you later.
I'll be here if you need...
Bon, micro.
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of...
But you can't see anything. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk.
But you can't see anything down.
Bon, je ne peux pas lui parler. Est-ce que je peux choper une lampe peut-être?
It's firmly fixed in the ground. These mushrooms are so small. Seriously, I can't pull them up. It's empty now. The geological chrono and my trowel. These mushrooms are so... Cobra. I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
It reminds me of the holes I dug. I always knew I wanted.
C'est le même texte. Alors, qu'est-ce que je pourrais bien faire? Pelle sonique.
Broken again.
Et gravat.
Interesting. I can make out It's empty.
J'ai pas beaucoup de choses que je peux ramasser en fait. Hein.
Let's try 0. Damn, that doesn't... Only one more try. I really thought it would work, that. Only one more try.
Je pense que c'est
I
mal
really
barré.
thought it would work.
On va pas parler à Luc, hein, c'est le dernier qui reste.
Is everything okay?
Wait a minute, Henry. I have to read the locator. 4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 6, 5.
452 6765. Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
How come the toolbox is locked?
We always lock up the kit when we're in the field. Standard practice.
I need some tools.
Kind of. It's a lot of numbers to remember every day, so Micro and I remember half each. I know the first 4 numbers, and Micro knows the rest. You want me to write them down for you?
Don't bother. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to write them.
It's up to you. The password is 5657.
5657 logged.
No, Kalot, that wasn't a reading.
Oh, but
Let me see that.
I'd better leave them alone.
C'est bien, mais je peux toujours pas parler à micro.
Talk for a minute.
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down.
Bon. J'ai pas de lampe, j'ai rien, donc qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Pas là toute seule.
Don't worry. They're really...
Faut que je trouve un moyen. Peut-être une lampe que je peux choper.
No matter how much I keep doing it, if you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that... Site markers, hefty crates, sealed light in a can. I don't need this stuff today. I'm an experienced archaeologist.
Est-ce que je peux la dater? Ce serait bien.
According to the geological chronometer, these relics are more than 2,000 years old. We have to take them to the university for a more thorough analysis. There's all kinds of stuff here. What an archaeological mess. There's all kinds of stuff. What an I can't date. Why would I want to date him? We studied together. He's my...
Je suis juste hyper bloqué en fait. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Un papillon dessus.
They're fluttering around an opening in the cave ceiling. I can see the blue sky.
Je suis un peu paumé. Je vais regarder si je trouve quelque chose. Il n'y a toujours pas de... Il n'y a absolument aucune solution en ligne. Le jeu vient de sortir, donc c'est pas possible. Bon, je trouve rien, c'est bête. Hop, on va quitter. Alors...
I don't need to go. They need me at the excavation. Broken.
J'aimerais même pouvoir prendre quelque chose.
I don't need to date it. I bought it for 60% off last summer. Not even a year. I don't need to date it. The backpack is a couple of... It wasn't strictly necessary. I don't want to know how old...
Perfect. I don't want to know anything about you at all.
Sympathique.
I don't need to date it. 20 months old. Ready for the picking. This mushroom looks a little bigger than... I'm going to take it.
Ah ben voilà, donc je vais pouvoir le jeter dans le trou. J'avais essayé de ramasser les petits, mais ça ne donnait rien. Et du coup, un petit peu casse-pied. Donc si maintenant je fais ça, que je fais ça, et que je le jette dans le trou...
Watch out for falling mushrooms, Max. Damn, I've hit him on the head. You can see the bottom of the hole now.
Yes, Max made it down in one piece. Phew.
Shouldn't you have some kind of radio contact with Max?
But I left the receiver in my other suit.
Where were you between 11 and 12 this morning? I have witnesses that saw you handling the binocular case at 11. My trowel was in that case.
Damn it, Henry. Some mysteries are best left buried.
You must know where the binocular case ended up. I'm sure you didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just want my trowel. I won't rest until I find it.
I don't have the case. Luke is very strict when it comes to equipment. He'd go nuts if I lost a piece of kit. I've said too much.
J'accuse, Micro. Carlotta told me everything. You can't hide it any longer. Come clean.
All right. But don't judge me. Promise you won't tell anyone.
My lips are sealed. I just want my trowel.
Okay then. When Carlotta gave me the binocular case, I saw something shiny inside. I swear I didn't know it was your trowel, but I realized the binoculars weren't in there. Luke is so damn strict about us losing things. I knew he'd be mad about it. There was nothing I could do except get rid of the case.
Are you telling me you destroyed my trowel?
I hid the case in the rocks near the cave entrance.
Thanks, Micro. I promise I won't tell Luke anything.
You're a good friend.
Ok, terminé. Maintenant, il me faut le code.
Micro, I need the password for the toolbox.
Well, don't tell Luke, but I didn't memorize it. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Luke takes password security real seriously. Let me see. 7823, but that's just the last 4 numbers. Luke will remember the rest. I better get back to watching Max. No, Max, put the copper light down.
Now I have the full password. I'll leave you alone.
La caisse à outils donc, j'espère qu'il va se rappeler.
Let's see. Done. Most of the tools must be in use. There must be something useful in amongst these supplies. Aqua dentata. Water with bite. Micro said he hid the binocular case among the rocks near the entrance. I'm getting close. I better look around. No sign of the case. Wait a second. There's a puddle of water here, and over there. That's chewing gum. What did Total say about chewing gum? No sign of the case. Wait a second. Someone spilled chewing gum. What did Total...
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit avec de...
No sign of the case. Wait a second.
Encore.
Chewing gum. What did Total... There's no water left. Impossible.
Je sais plus ce qu'il y a avec le chewing-gum.
About my trowel.
I really don't know where. I saw it inside the binocular case.
About the inscription.
Yes, they're not really ancient.
I was just going to say,
Spit it out.
it's just that you seem so absorbed in deciphering.
Nonsense. Anyway, there's no reason to go blabbing to the others about. Let's keep it between us, shall we?
About my trowel.
I really don't know. I saw it.
What are you expecting to find behind this door?
I think we're looking at pre-cataclysmic remains here.
Pre-cataclysmic. That seems optimistic.
We need a little optimism in this job.
Any idea how we can get through the door?
Now that we know the inscriptions are not of value, we need some kind of solvent to soften the clay and a tool to...
A tool like my trowel.
I was thinking of something more like a thermal pick or a nano detonator. But yes, if it makes you happy, I suppose your crummy old trowel would do.
Ok, donc j'ai le
Don't worry.
j'ai l'eau. Donc on va essayer de trouver ça.
Let's see. It's working. The clay has softened, but I still can't remove it with my hands. I need a precision tool to remove it. I need my trowel. Interesting. I can make out... No sign of the cave. Wait a second. Someone spilled... chewing gum. What did Total say about gum? I don't need to... They need...
Je ne sais pas. Là, j'avoue.
I don't need to date. There are a few supplies left, but I already took some I'm an experienced archaeologist. Max is working. Tell me again what you...
Sorry. I didn't know your trowel was inside the binocular case. I hid it near the cave entrance, among the big rocks. It won't happen again.
I'll leave you. Carlotta. See you later.
I'll be here if you...
Is everything okay?
4, 5.
4, 5. Logged.
If you need anything.
Site markers, hefty crate, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. Broken.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire?
It's empty now. The geological and my trowel. Cobra. Well, well, Cobra. Thought you gotten away with it?
Are you playing? Didn't you end up getting a dead leg last time?
Yes, you may have given me a dead leg, but this time I'm ready for you.
Go on then.
Where were you just after 11 this...
I was doing my daily workout. Unlike you, I like to keep in shape.
Bah oui, c'était qui mange le
I have to
chewing
get
gum.
her to confess. Morning workout, eh? Sounds like thirsty work.
Keeping hydrated isn't a crime.
Of course not. However, there was no water on site, right? So you had to go back to base camp. And when you approached the cave entrance, you found the binocular case.
So what if I did?
I'm looking for it.
Why didn't you just say so?
Because I thought you would lie about it. You usually do.
I do love to lie, true.
I don't need you to tell me where it is. I can tell just by looking at your face.
What?
You're a good liar, but a bad poker player.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Bon, ça y est.
You get nervous easily.
Enough mind games, D.
I've got it!
What?
Your hands, they're covered in fluorescent dust. I didn't see it until you got nervous and started moving.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't need to say anything, Cobra. This morning, you hid my trowel in the binocular case and buried it in the rubble, hoping it would be lost, no doubt. And it would have been if Carlotta hadn't stumbled upon it. Later, when you saw the case near the entrance, you knew your plan had failed. You decided to hide it again, this time among the mushrooms. That's why your hands are completely covered in luminous mushroom spores. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. All this effort, just to annoy me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, it took hardly any effort.
On avance. Bien, donc.
Cobra. So, you confess that you took the binoculars?
Sure, and I also confess that I don't
need you to tell me where they are. I can tell just by looking at your face.
Go away and don't play your mind games with...
Maybe in among this... No, I suppose Cobra wouldn't hide it so close to...
On va trouver ça, hein.
My trowel! Another case solved by Detective Dijon.
Alors ça peut être parce que je suis déjà allé voir là-bas, j'aurais dû la voir du coup. Bon. On va jeter un œil à ça.
This should work. The clay comes off easily. Let's see what's underneath. Incredible. It has a handle.
Open it, Henry.
We can see what's behind this door at last.
Attention, suspense.
The door's open, Total. It's very dark. We need lanterns.
We can't waste any more time. Come on, kids. Let's go, Henry. You first.
Tada! Oh, des métros en fait.
By the supreme squid. This is brilliant.
What is it?
It's an ancient mural, Carlotta. This is the real deal.
It's incredible. Perfectly preserved.
This discovery will change history.
I'm going to date it. $3,000 old.
It's pre-cataclysmic?
Of course it's pre-cataclysmic. Don't you see?
See what? It just says Trop.
Mutropolis.
Exactly.
The place you were telling me about.
Total's lost city.
Are you sure about this, Professor? We've been wrong before.
It's more than a hunch this time, Cobra.
So this is Mutropolis. Seems kind of small and dingy.
This isn't the city, Carlotta. It's just a clue showing the way.
Exactly.
Il y a quand même la statue de la liberté là.
For it. Can I come too?
Colada, Mutropolis probably doesn't exist outside of Total's imagination.
It's Atlantis. It's El Dorado. A city concealing treasures more than 200 million years old.
200 million.
Relics from a time when the world was populated by monsters. They were called Dinotaurs.
I thought they were just bedtime stories.
The legends say their bones lie in Mutropolis, and that's all they are. Legends.
Oh.
It is hard to believe a place like Mutropolis really existed.
Enough skepticism already. Archaeology is about curiosity.
It would be a sight to see.
I thought... Cobra, what are you doing?
Me? Nothing.
Let me go.
Total, what's going on? Are you okay?
Who turned out the lights?
Go.
What? Ouch!
Henry?
Careful.
They're over here.
Quick, they're getting away. After them.
Where's Henry?
He must be chasing them.
Colada, watch out! Stay close to me. Colada?
Damn it, run!
Eh ben on n'est pas dans la merde. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
But... No. Where did... I thought I saw... a giant dog? Hello? Must have just been a weird-looking stalactite. I need to calm down. Breathe, Henry. Breathe.
Il peut rien sur le mur.
The mural has been extracted. I think it's my blood. I don't have the strength to climb up. If only earth frogs could talk. The mural has been... It's Micro's flashlight. I have to find the others. It's Micro's I have to find the others.
continuer alors.
Path is blocked by a cave-in.
Ah.
These rocks came from the ceiling, not the mural. I wonder how they extracted it. There's no trace of explosives, and the rupture looks clean. They look like reptilian tracks.
I think the orange one saw us.
It does not.
You are despicable.
6,000 years. 6,000 years you were in charge. Now it is my turn, sister.
You murdered Osiris.
The pleasure was all mine.
Then you must go on alone. I will not support you.
Good news at last.
Ah mais il y a du mystère en tout cas. Personne qui vit pendant 6000 ans.
Are you alright, Carlotta?
I think so. What about you, Cobra?
They jumped me from behind. Cowards.
They've taken Total.
C'est lui Max?
I'm so glad you're safe.
I saw Total being bundled onto a spaceship.
Link and PJ got it just like we did. A surprise attack on base camp.
Cobra, notify headquarters. We have to call the security cops.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là, hein. On dirait que c'est la fin du premier chapitre. Parce que on a du mystère là. Ou pas? Non, je trouve que la carte est un peu moche par rapport au reste du jeu, je trouve. On est comme City. Total est la clé. Je vais m'arrêter ici parce que du coup j'ai pas envie de vous spoiler le jeu, mine de rien. Le lendemain matin.
Demand a ransom? At least that would tell us Total's okay.
I guess the security cops are watching the university.
No, they've already left.
So soon? Have they searched Total's office?
No, but they've secured statements from the entire staff.
We could help them. There has to be some clue at the university.
We all care about Total, but
We have to investigate, Luke.
you're right. You're right. I'll search the security camera footage. I'll examine everything Total did before we embarked on the expedition.
Perfect. You check the cameras and I'll search his office.
Maybe we'll find something to make sense of this madness.
Total's office is next door. There must be some clue there.
Voilà, je vais m'arrêter ici parce que c'est très narratif du coup. Ça fait déjà 40 minutes qu'on est là. Et ça a l'air d'avancer relativement vite quand même, hein. Je pense qu'on va être à chaque fois bloqué entre guillemets dans différents petits environnements qu'il va falloir décrypter, hein. Genre le placard sécurisé, il va falloir l'ouvrir.
It's sealed. This is where we keep emergency survival equipment, in case of environment failure and whatnot. I don't need anything from the cupboard. College is a pretty safe place.
Mais voilà, donc là je vais sauvegarder. Bah, je trouve ça super sympa. J'avoue que le tout début m'a un petit peu... comment dire, l'énigme elle est pas top, mais l'histoire, hein, voilà, l'histoire, on a envie de savoir ce qui se passe. Bref, c'était Mutropolis. J'espère que ça vous a un petit peu plu quand même. Moi je trouve ça quand même plutôt sympa. Je vais continuer en tout cas là maintenant tout de suite tout seul. Et on se retrouve plus tard sur Pixel Barbecue TV.